All right, guys, this week I'm gonna teach you, doing just the drills, how to make your short game be the best part of your game. All right, guys, so a lot of players struggle when they get around the greens. Their up and downs just aren't happening. Now, I always talk to players when I'm doing my golf schools and tell them that this is one of the keys to truly improving your game. And the players who buy into that see some of the biggest improvements out of all the players that I work with around the world. Okay? Now, a lot of times, players get too involved with perfecting their full swing and completely neglect this part of their game. We can have a lot of fun while we're trying to work on our short game. We can also get really technical while we're trying to work on our short game. And you should probably do a little bit of both. Now, I always ask my players when they are trying to improve their technique to make movements where they're really not that worried about an objective in terms of what their shot does. So I send my players to just hit chip shots off onto the corner of a green, not at a hole, so they could just concentrate on technique. See them doing a lot of freezer drills, a lot of turn drills, a lot of connection drills, where they aren't worried about what the shot actually does. Then after we get good at improving our ability to have a good technique, we start putting drills into place where we really worry about an objective of the shot, okay? But that has to be separate from technique. Now, there are lots of ways where you could grab your buddy and go out there and practice these drills playing fun games around the green. I'm gonna show you a couple of them right now. You could do them by yourself and you can do them with other people. There's different variables for each one. So the first thing we're gonna do here with Max is we're gonna just pretend we're working on technique. So I have an objective over here. He's been working on keeping his connection, okay? So a good connection drill usually would be a towel underneath the arms or something like that. But we're just gonna recreate that feel. Try and feel like your arms are connected. Now, I'm gonna set him up to where he's just hitting balls over to the corner of the green. There's no need to sit here and try and hit a shot to an objective when you're doing this. So go ahead and just take a shot over there to the corner. Really focus on your connection. Beautiful. It runs out. We don't really care where the golf ball ends up when he's hitting this shot. All right, guys, so a quick fun drill is to play 21, right? You could compete against a buddy when you're doing this, and you should. You can have multiple people involved if you want. So if you're playing with one person, I like to give 2 points for closest to the pin, 3 points for a hole out, and if you miss the green, you're losing a point. Start getting more people involved. You can start giving 2 points for closest, 1 point for the second closest. Now, if you hole out, you always get all the points available for that shot. Now, you can answer, if he holes out and I hole out, we both get the same thing, but you get the maximum amount of points with 21. So go ahead and hit a shot. We're just gonna hit a little one here. Now, somebody always calls the shots. I get to do it because I still compete against these kids and I still beat them all the time. So let's see, we're just gonna do a little quick, little easy chip here. Max is gonna go first. Hit it up there, didn't hole out, went a little bit far away. Now, I'll step in, hit the same shot. Now, my goal is to just get this inside of his, which I did, and I almost holed it out. So that's why I consistently beat these kids every time. That is a great fun game to play with your buddies. Now, another fun game that you can play with your buddies is just an up and down game. So the goal here is to get and play a certain amount of holes. You can pick 9 targets, okay? You're gonna chip and putt. If you get up and down more often, you're gonna win, okay? So you're gonna keep track of all the shots you hit. So I'm gonna have Max just play 1 hole here. He's gonna chip it out to this one. He's gonna have to go and finish up his putt, see if he can get it up and down. Now, I got my money on this being a pretty easy shot, and the odds are he will get up and down every time, but let's see it. There's the chip, almost made it. Go tap that thing in real quick. So this is a great game that you can play to really, really get crispy on the golf course and make sure that your scrambling abilities are up to par. All right, one of the things that's really important when you're practicing your short game is to recreate conditions you're gonna see on a golf course. So it's not gonna be all rosy. You're not gonna have perfect lies every time. So I've put Max here, I buried that ball down a little bit. He's gonna practice hitting a shot that he's gonna see on the golf course. You can recreate in the rough, drop balls all over the place, practice hitting different shots. So go ahead and hit a chip here. We're gonna try and get this one close to the hole. Now it's down there, so this is just a little gouge out. We don't really need it to be perfect, but if we can get it by the hole, that's great. That's a pretty good shot. That ended up about a foot from the hole. So, when you guys are out practicing around the green, recreate the shots you're gonna see on the golf course every time. One of the things that's really important for players is that they recreate lies that are going to resemble what they see on a golf course. Now, it's too hot to film this whole video out in the sun because the camera overheats, but I'm gonna show you a couple of the shots that I wanted Max to hit. So one of the shots, we really buried the ball down in the rough. Now, that's something you're gonna see commonly when you're on the golf course. So throw balls down and just take the lies that they're gonna give you and try and recreate those swings that you're gonna face on a golf course consistently. Make sure you face really fluffy lies, buried lies in the rough, because that's what you're gonna see a lot of. I hope this video really helps you guys, right? Just remember, when you're working your technique, make sure you're just hitting shots where you're worried about the technique and not the result of the golf shot. When you're sitting there, you can have a lot of fun working on your game with your buddies. You could go play 21. You can do the up and down drill by yourself. Make it fun to hit these shots and learn the feels, okay? And make sure when you're on the golf course that you're experienced on all types of shots. So when you're hitting around the green, go throw balls down in the rough and practice shots that you're gonna see on a golf course. If you can get better with your scrambling, you can increase the amount of up and downs that you have, you will quickly improve the scores that you shoot. Hope this video helps. See you guys next week. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.